Golden Valley Police credit an alert resident for helping to break up a string of thefts from vehicles. Police got a call at about 5 a.m. Saturday of multiple people opening cars and rummaging through them. They were spotted in the area of 23rd and Valders, just west of Winnetka Avenue. Police believe the thieves may have stolen from up to 20 vehicles in that area. Most of the cases were crimes of opportunity. Almost all involved vehicles left unlocked. Thanks to the tip caller, police used heat sensing technology that allowed them to surround the suspects.
This is a spotlight that we use, and there's a thermal imaging camera sitting on top of it, and it's able to pick up a heat signature, and the officer that first arrived was able to see them approximately 3 blocks away and was able to watch them walking down the street. He could sit there from a distance where it's at night, they can't see him, but he can see them, and he was able to wait for other officers to respond and kind of swarm in on them so they didn't give them the opportunity to run.
Golden Valley Police have had the technology for about 2 years. Police ultimately arrested 5 adults and 1 teenager. 4 were from Minneapolis. 2 did not have a permanent address. In Maple Grove, it was a difficult travel day on Monday. This is what happened shortly before 10:30 Monday morning. A fuel tanker truck overturned as the driver was going from northbound Interstate 494 to eastbound Interstate 94. Authorities reported fuel leaking and the driver of the truck needing emergency help to get out of the cab. The crash forced crews to close the exit ramp to eastbound 94 for several hours as crews worked to tow away the tanker. The use of solar energy keeps growing in Minnesota while the cost to build solar systems keeps going down. As Corey Bork reports in this week's Business Matters, a Brooklyn Park native started a roofing company that's on the cutting edge of solar technology.
All around the state, you'll find the sun shining down on new solar projects.
10 more feet and we're in the inverter.
Projects like this one done by a new company called Liddy Solar.
Solar is growing and more people are becoming aware of solar and the benefits, right? It's becoming less expensive every day.
Brooklyn Park native Nestor Gomez Jimenez helped start the company last year.
We want to be a catalyst, right, for this for the industry.
The Armstrong High School in North Hennepin grad has been busy ever since.
I can count the number of days that I've taken a day off.
Liddy Solar focuses on homes and small businesses. It's the first company in the state to install solar shingles, which provide about the same electrical efficiency as solar panels.
Solar shingles are integrated within the building, right? You're not going to put any regular asphalt shingles underneath the solar shingles.
Liddy Solar's projects are roughly split between shingles and panels. The company did 6 installs its first year and expects to double that by the end of this year. Its goal is to make solar more available to everyone.
We want to essentially make solar energy equitable. Right now, it's not reachable for many consumers right now, and that's what we want to change. That's what drives us.
The cost of its projects have been $15,000 and up. But unlike traditional asphalt shingles, solar shingles will pay you back.
After 8 to 9 years after that payback period, you're going to have another 20 years of essentially free electricity. So the economics make sense. Right now, there's a lot of upfront costs associated with that, but due to financing, it's becoming easier and easier for people to get a solar system.
And in 2019, homeowners can still get a 30% tax credit for solar system installs. Nestor believes the cost will continue to come down as new products and new solutions come to market.
We want to enable you to start generating your own electricity. We want you to become independent.
For Business Matters, Corey Bork, CCX News.
Liddy Solar has a team of 5 employees and hopes to add 1 or 2 more people in the near future. According to the Solar Foundation, solar installer is expected to be the fastest growing occupation in the U.S. through the year 2026. The new school year got underway Monday at North Hennepin Community College. Enrollment is down about 200 from last year at the Brooklyn Park campus, but college officials are excited about the current crop of students and what the school has to offer. North Hennepin received a high grade from the personal finance website Wallet Hub, which compared the cost and quality of 700 community colleges across the U.S. The site ranked North Hennepin as the 16th best community college in the nation.
It was a great surprise for us. It's the second year in a row that we're in the top 20. So for us to have that recognition just supports all of the great work that our staff and faculty and this work that our students are doing too. So it's always a pleasure and flattering to get one of those rankings.
The most popular majors at North Hennepin include computer science, math, nursing, and paralegal programs. A Maple Grove charter school kicked off its first day in Hollywood style. Minnesota Excellence in Learning Academy rolled out a red carpet for its students. Some showed off their best dance moves, others hugged and high-fived their teachers. Kids also got a first day of school picture taken before heading off to class. School officials say the festivities fit well with its Reach for the Stars theme.
And so that'll be a theme that goes throughout the entire school year, really encouraging our scholars to reach for their highest potentials and set some goals for themselves. What are their hopes and dreams for the school year? What is it that they want to accomplish? And how, as educators, how are we going to support that so they can reach for the stars?
Officials at the pre-K through 6th grade schools say enrollment is full this year with 230 students. Cooper High School students took part Monday in what they called the Big Dust-Off. School renovations created a lot of dirt and dust throughout the building, so today was a cleanup day. The school principal says upgrades were made to the auditorium, the main entry hall, and the building's HVAC system. About 140 students dusted and helped teachers set up their classrooms. Helpers can use the volunteer hours for classes that require it. All renovations are expected to be completed by the end of October. For more on this stories and stories like it, make sure you check out our website, ccxmedia.org.
Champlin Park and Wayzata are among the state's best volleyball teams. Those two top 5 teams were matched up in the one-day Breakdown Sports Side-Out Classic event in Edina. First set, and Wayzata's Olivia Johnson sets the ball outside to Kate Long for the attack and kill, and the Trojans lead 9-5. But the Rebels rally. Hannah Prasky, the dig. Marley Hansen sets it to Jordan Stalpus, who hits it over and then gets the kill on the Wayzata overpass, and Champlin Park wins the first set 25-21. Wayzata, though, dominates the second. The kill here, and the Trojans take it 25-10. The Rebels will pull out a close third set. Stalpus with a big swing and kill, and Champlin Park up 25-23. Wayzata takes the next one. Elizabeth Helmick with a kill, putting the Trojans up 19-11. They win it 25-17. The fifth set is tight, and Helmick's block on Stalpus ends the match with Wayzata winning 16-14. Trojans edge the Rebels in 5 in a rematch of last year's Section 5 championship.
This win is really big. We've all put a lot of pressure on ourselves, which we probably shouldn't be, but we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to win this match, ending the season last year with a loss and coming back and starting the season with a win against Champlin Park.
Osseo won their match Saturday at the Side-Out Classic, while Maple Grove and Heritage Christian both lost. In boys soccer, Benilde hosting Duluth Marshall. Benilde gets a penalty kick, and Jason LaRue makes it count, and the Red Knights have a 1-0 lead. Second half, LaRue gets by the defender and sets up Ronan Brew for the nice volley and goal. The Red Knights go on to win it over Marshall. 2-1 is the final. Losing seasons are a rarity for Totino-Grace football teams, but that's what the Eagles endured in 2018. This fall could be different as Grace is deep on varsity experience. Here's Jason Malone with today's training camp report.
Totino-Grace lined up with a lot of underclassmen the last couple years, and that can be a tough road. But those boys also gained valuable experience, and this fall should be more ready for high-level varsity football.
I think it's huge because we have a lot of leadership, and when we have a lot of seniors starting, it just means that everyone's going to follow behind us. Last couple years, we had a lot of sophomores. I mean, my grade had 8 sophomores starting when we were sophomores, and last year it was just rough. We didn't have a senior-heavy class, and the last time we had senior-heavy classes, we won state in 2016. So
I remember us as sophomores, we were kind of, deer in headlights, not knowing what to do. But since the year's gone on, we understand our role. 3-year starters, you kind of know what you got to do to, prepare for each week and prepare for each opponent. So our experience is going to really help us a lot this year.
Returning starters on the O-line include center Joe Hinkle and tackle Luke Rooker. Sam Quick and Ike Richards will play both ways as receivers and D-backs, and 6'7" junior Joe Alt moves from linebacker to tight end. Calling the signals again for the Eagles will be junior quarterback Krzysztof Kolakowski.
He's worked tremendously hard. Krzysztof is a student of the game. He's passionate about it. He spent an awful lot of time this summer working on his game, and it shows. And he's a young junior. He just turned 16, and so we're really excited about him.
On defense, the entire starting secondary returns and should get an infusion from Richards, who was injured all of last season. And a good D-line will be bolstered by linebackers Alex Stevens, Patrick Dorn, and Drew Christofferson.
Our style is just a lot of flying around. We try to stop the run as much as we can, adapt to passes, stuff like that. But our defense, strong suit, every layer of our defense is strong in their own separate ways.
Winning only 2 games last season was striking because of Grace's perennial success, which includes 10 state championships. But the Eagles aren't dwelling on the past, good or bad. They're just getting ready to go play football. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
Grace's first game is at home Thursday against Lakeville South.